Welcome to my channel. This video is for a 4-ribbon funky wreath bow. If you haven't done so, please subscribe and don't forget to tap the bell for notifications on my uploads and live streams. My first layer of this bow is a 2-inch ribbon, and I don't have very much left on this roll, so I'm going to make as much as I can. I'm doing 6-inch tails and 6-inch loops. So you just measure out your 6 inches, make your loop, hold it in the center there, pinch it, and twist your ribbon and make your next loop and go to the opposite side. So if you make your first loop on the left side, you want to make your next loop on the right side. And always hold it in the center and make sure you're forming your loops and tails on both sides, going back and forth. That way you don't lose those when you tie them off. You want to make sure that it's secure there in the center. So I'm just going to take a clip and clip it to hold it in place and start on my second layer. Again, I'm doing 6 inches for that tail, but I'm doing 8 inches for that loop because I want each layer to be bigger and stand out more. You see that first tail is on my right, then my loop is on my left, and then I make my second loop on my right, and now I'm going back to the left. So you just keep going back and forth and always twist that ribbon because you want the printed side always up. So now I'm stacking the two together and I'm just deciding which direction I want to go, and I decided to stick with the 3-loop pattern. So both my tails are going to be on one side. For each layer, those two tails are always going to be on one side, so I'm alternating to make sure I've got tails going on both sides of the bow. So I want tails going everywhere. And on this one, I decided to stick with the 8 inches for the loops, so it's not going to be much bigger, this layer, than the one under it, or above it, I'm sorry. So it won't be sticking out as much, but you still can see it. Now for my 4th layer, I'm going 2 inches bigger for the loops, so 10 inches. And I'm sticking with the 6 inches for the tails. I don't want the tails any bigger than what they were. I want all the tails the same length. So again, you want to pinch that, gather it at 10 inches, form your loop, twist the ribbon, and just keep on until you get where you're at the end. So I did 3 loops and 2 tails for every single layer. Now I'm stacking them together, and be careful about stacking them. Make sure that the center of each bow is lined up, so when you twist it off and secure it, you won't lose any of those loops. So I'm using a large cable tie for this one because those ribbons are really thick. And then I'm taking a chenille stem on the back side and running it through before I tighten the cable tie completely. Now I'm going to pull it as tight as I can get it. You always want to tie those off as tight as you can get it. It just makes your bow look so much better. Now you can use a chenille stem, wreath ties, tinsel wire, whatever you've got to tie off your bow. I like to use the cable tie on these really thick ribbons because it makes it really tight in the center. And then be sure to trim up your ends, and I'm doing a V shape, and then move your loops and stuff and tails and make it look as pretty as you can. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, and please be kind. Thanks.